Hello, good afternoon. My name is Kehinde Oloyi, and I am the founder of Renaissance Foundation for Peace Builders. Yes, this afternoon, I want to take my time to explain what peace building actually mean. I do know that a lot of people is not really familiar with this concept. I just want to take my time today to explain what peace building is all about, because peace building is central to Renaissance Foundation for Peace Builders. Now, let's start. But I want to start by explaining what conflict is all about, what peace also entails, so that we can have better understanding of what peace building is all about. Because peace building is about addressing the root cause of conflict and in the process facilitate sustainable peace. And that is why I want to explain conflict and also explain peace, so that we can have better grasp of the concept peace building. Now let's move with me. All right. Conflict, according to this scholar Koza in 1956. All right, Koza 1956. He said, conflict is a struggle over values or claim to status, powers, and scarce resources, in which the aim of group or individual involved is not only to obtain the desired values, but to neutralize, injure, or remove rivals. Then Kreisberg, 1988, he said a social conflict exists when two or more persons manifest the belief that they have incompatible objectives. Then, according to Wright, 1990, he defined conflict as an opposition between or among social entities direct against one another. That is, conflict as an opposition between or among social entities direct against one another. Then, according to Herbert, 2001, he defined conflict as a critical mechanism through which goals and aspirations of individuals and groups can be articulated. Now we have seen conflict as an opposition between or among social entities direct against one another. We have seen conflict as a struggle over values or claims to status. We have seen conflict as an opposition. We have seen conflict as an opposition among social entities or between social entities. We have also seen conflict as a critical mechanism through which goals and aspirations of individuals can be articulated. Better said, we see conflict as a tool, all right, and also as an instrument in this definition. Now let's look at peace. Peace, according to American military history, peace is absence of war. Peace is absence of war. That is, where there is no war, then there is peace. And this definition is very important because in times of war, what people yearn for and call for is peace. So according to American military history, peace is absent of war. But Albert Einstein didn't believe that that is all what peace entails. According to him, peace is not only the absence of war, but peace is also the presence of justice, of law, order, and government. Peace is also the presence of justice, law, order, and government. Then, according to Martin Luther King, no, I don't believe that this is what peace actually entails. This is everything about peace. No, he said peace is the absence of tension and the presence of justice. The absence of tension and the presence of justice. Now, according to the 14th Dalai Lama, yes, the famous man from Tibet, according to him, he says that for that to be what we call sustainable peace, according to, he was defining definition, was giving, in fact, he gave a very concise definition, of, in my own opinion, of peace. He was looking at it this way. He said, for us to have a lasting peace, it means there must be respect for human rights, people must be fed, individual and nations must be free. Meaning, for there to be lasting peace, otherwise sustainable peace or durable peace, there must be respect for human rights, and then well-being of people, individual and nation must be free. Now, according to this man, the former Indian Prime Minister, the pre-colonial nationalist Jawaharlal Nehru, according to Jawaharlal Nehru, he liking peace. He defined peace, in line with the common knowledge of peace. He defined peace as a condition of the mind that brought about serenity of soul. The condition of the mind that brought about serenity of soul. So, in his own definition now, we can say that peace is a state of calmness or quietness in the mind. So, he likened peace to what? To peace in the mind. All right. So we've seen the different definition: absence of tension, and the presence of justice. A place where there is order, where there is law, where there is government, and where there is justice, where the absence of war. We have also seen peace as what? We've also seen peace as respect for human rights. We have also seen peace as entailing well-being of people. That when the well-being of people and the welfare of people are taken care of, then such place will experience, also society will experience peace. We've also seen peace as okay, if for there to be peace, there must be what? Individual and nation must be free. That is freedom of individual and nations. This man, according to Joan Gatton defined, and he was looking at peace, he said, okay, no, peace is actually the absence of violence. Where there is no violence in a particular setting, structural violence also, social violence, physical fight, physical violence, and all of that. If there's no any of this, then we can say that we truly have what we call peace. Now, we've understand, I've defined conflict, and I've also defined peace. Now, because now let's move to peace building. All right, and like I said in the introduction, I said peace building is about addressing the root cause of conflict. It's about dealing with the root cause of conflict and in the process facilitate sustainable peace. Addressing the root cause of conflict and in the process facilitate sustainable peace. Achieving peace, that is in times of war, we yearn for peace. When we yearn for peace, we don't yearn for peace, but we call for sustainable peace. That is peace that will last long. So peace building is about putting structure in place that will prevent a relapse to conflict. And even in some definition of peace too, we see that when there is an opposition or struggle between or among social entities, maybe struggle over let's say there is limited supply, and people are trying to struggle and jostle for the limited supply. In the process, there is fight, like we have in some African countries where groups come together. We have organized crime, and at the end of the day, what they're looking for, looking political power, and they're seeking political power, and just to have access to the resources of the countries, and in process enrich themselves and make themselves and their families unworthy. So in this case now, we then say that, oh, for there to be peace in place, there must be what we call law, there must be what we call order, and there must be government. There must also be what? Justice. So when all these four elements are in place, then we can have sustainable peace, and that is the opinion of Dalai Lama. Good definition. But now let's look at peace building according to the person that proponed the concept, Johan Gatton. Yes, Johan Gatton is a Norwegian sociologist, and he can be regarded as the father of peace building. Yes, he came up with the concept in 1975 when he published his paper, Three Approaches to Peace. In this paper, he did explain three elements. He explained peacekeeping, he explained peace building, and he also explained peacemaking. That is peacekeeping, peacemaking, and peace building. And according to him, peace building is a process that facilitates the establishment of sustainable peace, or otherwise durable peace, and try to prevent the recurrence of conflict. By addressing root cause as well as effects. by addressing root cause as well as effect of conflict through reconciliation, rehabilitation, institution building, political, social, and economic transformation. So I'll take that derivation again. According to the propounder of this concept, yes, according to the man who came up with this concept, he defined peace building as a process that facilitates the establishment of sustainable peace and tries to prevent the recurrence of conflict by addressing root cause as well as effects, by trying to prevent the recurrence of violence by addressing root cause as well as effect of conflict through reconciliation, rehabilitation, institution building, political, social, and economic transformation. So that is peace building according to the man who came up with the concept. And indeed, peace building is just that. Peace building is addressing the root cause as well as effect of conflict, all right, facilitating sustainable peace in the process. So that is all that about peace building. And we can also try to get this book by Adedoyin, Peace, Security, and Development Development Studies. So in the book, he did explain everything about peace building. Well, that is for those who are interested in providing solutions to the endemic nature of violence and insecurity in Africa and in Nigeria, because that is the reason behind the establishment of this organization, which is Renaissance Foundation for Peace Builder. All we want to do is to make sure that we provide solution to the endemic nature of violence and insecurity in Africa. And to the glory of God, we have started the journey already, and we continue, and we believe that it is doable and we can achieve it. And that is why this organization came into existence. I would say thank you very much for watching this video. Please keep in touch. Subscribe to this channel. More contents are coming. Yes, more content are coming. This is just introduction, introducing us to the organization Renaissance Foundation for Peace Builders. You'll be seeing more of our project, and we'll be talking in maybe in our next video. We'll be talking on what we have done and what we still have in stock to achieve, in order to do what, to achieve what we call sustainable peace. Thank you for riding with us. Please subscribe to this channel, share this video, and please don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about what I just said. Let me know what you think about Renaissance Foundation for Peace Builders. And if you have any inquiry to make, please also drop comment at the comment section, and we'll be right there to respond to your comments. Thank you very much, and God bless.